What's going on, SBJ? So, it is about that time. It's May, which means in June, people will be done with this school year. Now, from kindergarten through about sixth grade, it's totally cool. In sixth grade, you start worrying about going to middle school, which is in seventh grade. And then you're thinking, oh man, middle school's gonna be so tough. I have to go to my own classes. I can't just stay in one class. And then you go to middle school, and then you're like, all right, well, you kind of get used to it in seventh grade. In eighth grade, you're thinking, hey man, I gotta go to high school next year, which is gonna be crazy. It's such a big campus, not as big as my middle school. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make friends. There's gonna be 4 separate years. There's gonna be adults on campus when I'm there. I'm gonna be a 14-year-old, a bunch of 18-year-olds. What's gonna happen? And then you go in there in ninth grade, and then you start worrying about 10th grade because you're saying, oh man, 10th grade's gonna be crazy. Colleges are gonna start considering my grades. I have to start working really hard. And then you start thinking, oh, in 11th grade, that's when the APs come in, that's when the SATs come in, it's gonna be crazy. And then you're a 12th grader and you're thinking, oh, I gotta go to college next year, I gotta graduate. And then kids are just, through this whole pressure loophole, right? It's just, I don't know if it's a loophole, if it's just a loop where by the time you're out of sixth grade, you're basically screwed for. And then you start hearing your family say stuff like, hey man, what are you going to do? What college are you going to go to? And then people are saying, hey, I'm going to this college. What college are you going to? And you're getting into this whole little pressure warped cycle. And you're just thinking to yourself, like, dude, what am I going to do, man? Should I go to college? Should I not go to college? What kind of college should I go to? Should I go to a private university? Should I go to a UC college? Should I go to a state college? Should I go out of state? Crazy stuff like that. So I want to make this video, dedicate this out to my fellow friends who are kind of sitting there going, man, I feel like I'm just being thrown into this cycle. Because let's be honest, from when we were little kids, none of us really wanted to actually go to school. And if you did want to go to school, log off my video. This is not for you. All right. So I'm talking to the people who are thinking, man, what's going on with my life? All right. I'm here. My parents have put me through school. Now my parents are, edging me on to go to college. And I just don't know if I want to do this. All right. I'm going to give you guys a few options. Also talk to you guys about what you guys are feeling. Okay, so let's first start with the options. Now, yes, going through high school and going to college is probably the best bet for you if you have no idea what you're doing. Because going to college is actually amazing. Because if you go to college, then you can kind of just figure out like what you want to do. You got 4 years to kind of think about, man, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Change your majors, do whatever you want, all that crazy stuff. Come out of there with a degree, and if you don't even know by the time you're out, you take even more years. You kind of stay in there and just do more courses. And you kind of have that excuse where you can just say, oh, I'm in college. And you can kind of milk that until you're like 30 years old and you can say, I'm studying to become a doctor. Crazy stuff like that. You can do that if you're going to college. Now, let's just say you don't want to pay for college, then you go to community college. I know a lot of my friends are going to go to community college, which I think is a great option. Honestly, I would have loved to do that, but, peer pressure, society standards, things all get into place. So, yeah, man, I'm just going wherever I'm being asked to go. But at the end of the day, it is just up to you, and you can go wherever you want, whether that's community college or anything. And then I know a lot of people during COVID are saying, how am I going to graduate? It's so tough to graduate. I don't know if I'm going to get high grades and stuff. Man, all I want to say is just take it chill. Nothing's going to really affect you that much. At the end of the day, you could really do anything. By the time you're 18, you can apply for a job at any fast food restaurant, anywhere really, and you can kind of just work your way up, climb that ladder, right? Because think about it. You go to college and come out, and you're either going to be able to climb the corporate ladder, whether you're one of those STEM majors, or you're going to be able to climb, you're going to just sit there and climb some ladder on the workforce. So starting point doesn't have to matter. It's your ending point that really counts. And it's your journey too, how much fun you're actually having and whether you're doing something you actually like. All right. Let's also just go straight into some of the options. A GED, a general education diploma. Is that what that's called? I don't know. But yeah, it's a GED. Kind of take that. It's your little high school diploma. And then if you do well in that, you can go to a community college or some other college, or you can go to trade school. Once you do that, you come out of trade school, and then boom, you're set. Now, if you don't want to go through that, you can also do what some people like to do, which is military, final resort. You go to the military, they're literally going to help you get your GED. They'll also get you through your college. And by the time you come out, let's just say you go there for 5 years, 18, 19, 20, all the way to 25. You come out, they get you settled. You're going to get a job. You'll be fine. You'll be a veteran. So you'll get all the veteran benefits. Your insurance, medical, all that stuff will be set for you. So come out of the military is a really good choice too. All right. Finally, let's talk about whether, what you can do. Some little advice, tips that I can give you guys. Number one, enjoy it. If your parents are going to force you to go somewhere, might as well make the best out of it. And then just kind of look at the bright side. Like, if you really want, you could just leave your, if you're 18, you can just leave and go to the military. You can go anywhere you want. You can just leave. It's up to you now. But you also got to realize that your parents are probably not going to help you if you just go out and do your own thing, which, if you're ready for that, I say you do it, man. But if you're not, then hang around, take it light, take it chill. Life's there. You only live once. All right, so do whatever you want, have fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in a new video. Bye.